People, greetings, fellow board members of Oscorp. Today is I believe it's a grand day for our stock fundings. For today, I am pleased to officially announce for support to the life for life in their space program. And here to make our unit official, the CEO of Life Device Foundation, Space Foundation, is Mr. Alex Whitman himself. Let's hope. Here's hope that you send hundreds of great astronauts into space, like famous astronaut Mr. John Jameson. Mr. John Jameson. John Jameson. Thank you. I thank you, Norman Osborn. Your generous donation has helped us help accelerate our plans for exploration. You see, Bubble, it is the Life Foundation's belief that the solution to all of humankind's problems is in space. In space, there's unlimited in space. There's unlimited resource out there just waiting to be discovered. Who knows? Might find a cure for cancer, or a solution to the world's energy problem, or a better way to dispose of our waste and trash that we in landfills. Who knows? Who knows? I'm really excited, and I promise you, as the board members of Oscorp, Oscorp, that you will benefit from this. Here's hope so. Considering I know Osborn has almost let her. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, Chairman Schoen? Excuse me, Mr. Osborn. I accidentally spoke. I spoke thinking outside again. No, please do tell the class your thoughts. Well, it's just that lately I've been noticing irregularities in our stock fundings. Involved in your experimental research science division, Mr. Osborn. So some of the numbers that I don't make sense. We are spending more money on materials and equipment than we have. As the head chief as chief of the science division, I don't. I mean, it's necessary at the board. He bothered with the I'm very sensitive in this. I understand I'm Mr. Osborn, but as the board who help you run Oscorp, we should have us. It isn't the first time. In the past 2 years, Oscorp has been and wondering and having a lot lately. Please, not afraid of it, I guess. It's okay. It's okay, Mr. Osborn. We were just leaving Miss Stacy. Yes, of course. Thank you, Mr. for letting me speak. Of course not. After all, you are, Mr. Yes, of course. Gwen Stacy has been I'm grateful that Mr. Connors was willing to let me borrow Miss Stacy for a few weeks to help in my research. Yes. Interesting about your research. I discuss. Eddie, please, we talked about this. You promise I'll do it if you don't. Right, of course. Yes. I just have to excuse Mr. Brock. From what we understood about Mr. Brock, he can be quite missing about how only when I'm close to a big story. How Mr. Osborn? Eddie? Right, sorry. I think it's time for us to thank you for your time, Mr. Osborn. Sorry, babe. I just, you know me. Yes, but there's a time, Adrian. Now look, I'm telling you, the people that you're working for, he's a bad guy, and not just Mr. Osborn. They're both. I didn't reach on both of them, and very sketchy work. Oh, really? What do tell? Are you accusing Mr. For Mr. Whitman? there are reports of hundreds of missing homeless people with streets, and all last seen with employees that work for your boss. So, and we saw Mr. Osborn, Eddie, Mr. Whitman, and Mr. Osborn are two of the most greatest minds that this world ever known. They're doing great work in their field. Not to mention that Mr. Osborn has essentially helped continue the funding for ECCU. Also, I is you ruining that? Come on. How you doubt that my vote? Besides, only have students like you keeping that school. What's the worry about? You know how to charm a girl, Eddie. You know how to charm a girl. Charm a girl. Now that our guests are gone, what is about my... what we mean, Mr. Osborn, is that there... excuse me, but I'm afraid... And then there's this, you running off, meeting with mystery people. What's that all about? We'll continue to explore me later. I will assure you, Gary. Hey, I hope... Not now, Harry. I'm busy. When are you not busy? I don't appreciate that tone, Harry. So that the work I do it helps keep all of the stuff that you receive in your life, Harry. Not to mention the type of place that we live in and whatnot. And I'm not complaining about that, Dad. It's nice if you spend time with me. I wanted to know if you wanted to. Are you gonna make it to the games coming up? If we went to winning the championship, honestly, Harry, do you think I would waste time watching some mundane, barbaric sports event when there's science to be done? And then I guess not. Dad, that's not that huge. It's that way, kid. Jeez. Hope not interrupting anything, Mr. Osborn. Besides my board beating, hammerhead. No, nothing else. My board is starting. My own board director is starting to get about the work I have done lately. The last thing I need is you pop up unannounced at a million of those meetings. Last thing I need is my own board directors planning a coup or behind my back. Your board and the least of your problems. I'm here on behalf of Silvermane and the rest of Magia. They want me to fully announce their displeasure of your work. What are you talking about? I have done nothing but fulfill my end of the bargain. I have helped you create. I have helped create superhumans to help keep Spider-Man off your organization's back. What? Yes, believe me, you have failed to deliver in the past 2 weeks. I have been busy. At least I am currently busy running a very successful corporation. And now that Rand Industries is now out of commission, I have opportunity to capitalize on their failure and help expand my business to their former clientele, increasing Oscorp's fundings by 100 times more. And I'm happy for you. Truly I am. But we made an arrangement, Mr. Osborn, and I expect you to at least deliver. Are you trying to threaten me in my own place of business? Is there if you're thinking of selling me out to the authorities, don't bother. None of my I have took great strides to make sure that none of the experiments that I have helped create cannot be retraced back to Oscorp. Oh, what about Dr. Otto Octavius? He doesn't officially work for your company anymore, Osborn, and since he's constantly in free range, it would be a shame that something might actually happen at one point. Mr. I'm sure my boss would love to have a nice conversation with. If what I learned about him, he would be willing to share some anything dirt on you, Mr. Osborn. She, Harry, what are you? I thought I told you I'm busy. Dad, I'm sorry. I just want to get out of my office now. You know what? We'll get finished this conversation. You clearly have a lot on your plate. But just remember, Mr. Osborn, Ramagia has eyes everywhere in New York City. And if we try to do something we don't like, well, we'll have problems. See? This is it. Peter, this is it, Peter. I feel it for the moment I've been waiting for all my life. All my life is finally upon us. If the case that you given me from that based on your father's notes is accurate, if we inject this serum into Freddy, our three-legged mouse here, in a matter of minutes, his arm, his lost limb will regrow instantly. But first, we had to put it through this algorithm for simulation first before we can. I want is to kill an innocent mouse in the name of science. You always wear a sentiment, Mr. Osborn, Mr. Connors. What can I say? I refuse to take any form of life unless the risk, unless the odds are in science in my favor. All right, algorithm the program is an exit out. Apply the algorithm. All right, algorithm now. It works, Peter. Look. The simulation of Freddy, his arm is regrowing, perfectly. No sign of rejection whatsoever. Congratulations, Mr. Connors. It worked. Please, Peter. Much of my work is dedicated to you. I am lucky to have a great friend. No, a good friend like you. I have to be honest. Us working together reminds me, bring me back to days I used to work with your father. He was a good man. Yeah, I wish I knew him as well as I got a chance to know him as well as you did, Mr. Connors. But the problem is, him and my mother left when I was at a young age, before I could really get to know Iram. If he was here, I'm sure he would be proud of the man you become too, Mr. Parker, Peter. Now, but enough of this sentimental talk. Let us begin with injecting our three-legged Freddy here, three-legged mouse. Okay, we should know in a few hours. Yeah, I like to wait for a mouse to go with. I actually meeting some friends of mine. My friend's second big game of course, Peter. Of course, Peter. Please run along. Please run along. I want to keep you from your friends. Thank you, Mr. Ross. Thank you, Mr. Connor. I mean, Kurt. Congratulations, Mr. Connors. Otto, I didn't see you. My apologies. You've actually done it. You've finally completed your work. Yes. Yes. And look, Freddy's missing leg is regrowing, just as I knew it would. Congratulations, Mr. Connors. Are you finally ready to start human trials again on your work? Yes, yes, I believe I am, but yes, I believe so, but it'll take some time though. It'll be a while until we find volunteers that will be willing to take part in my experiments. Perhaps I could be of service. Yes, Mr. Everyone wants to take on me these days. My apologies. I was walking around to see if I can find Gwen. Oh, she's not here. She's currently helping Mr. Masters at the Life Foundation on their space exploration, of course, the big space exploration program. As I still about Gwen spending her time proactively. Yeah, she is quite a student. And, from what I heard, Mr. Norman Osborn has been on both your tails weeks on us. Now actually I can find not until human trials. Really well. So a friend of mine who works at Oscorp actually informed me that Mr. Osborn's patience is reached its end on you, are you sure about that? I didn't hear Mr. Say any more stuff unusual. Well, you know who these days, but yes, he's a. But now from what I tell you, perhaps I must go. Mr. Cut, I know that look, but I want to rush into it. This is my entire life, Otto. Attempts to regrow I lost my years of when I was in the military. It could finally be a reality. My dream could finally be a reality, or it could be your nightmare. Living nightmare. Remember, it used to be take very Mr. Yes, I appreciate your concerns, Otto, but I just don't do anything reckless. I must go. I have much to prepare for my own work. See you, Otto. Where's Brock? I'm tired of that man always stitching my calls. Or maybe he just doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to yelling at him again. You know, you really try to be nice to your clientele. How, Jonah? Wait, are you asking me on how I should treat my employees? Probably, you're good. I don't think how I run my business. Where's Parker? He should. Last I heard, Mr. Parker is currently watching a game with. Man, I can't. I was like that to me. I was like, clear my schedule. I don't want to see anyone. I next few hours until I don't. I need to. I'll try on Spider-Man once. Once and for all. Well, that doesn't mean me, Dad. John. John. Well, it's good. John, hey everyone. It's my son, John, astronaut. An astronaut. Once. John, you say, John, good to see you. Hey, Mr. Robertson, how's the family? Good. Good. Although my son is having trouble. Let's go. All right, we're doing good to hear. Betty, you okay? That's what it is. Oh, you know how much. And oh, by the way, my name is Brandon. Here's that article you wanted me to get you. I think thanks. Oh, thanks, John. Hey, how's the business? Great. Right, enough about me. How about you, John? How's life? Oh, it's going. Sorry, I didn't call it soon. I followed my. Of course, don't apologize. So I'm always going to see you. But see, what are you doing here? Well, I have one take of that big news. The News Life Foundation has finally got enough funds to help complete construction on their prize rocket. They announced that I have the honor of flying in space in a few months. But before I wanted to spend a few times with you, pops. This is the catch up, you know. Really, that all? Well, of course. Unless you're too busy trying to go after another man in a mask. For you, son, I'm gonna make all the time on the road. Obviously, ready to my schedule. I'm spending probably time with my son. Hey, I might say you can come at a better time. I just got invited. I got invited to write an article on the on the big party sponsored by my Mister. It's a Silvermane, and you can kind of me watch. I think it sounds like fun, pops. Sounds like fun. Yes, we go Midtown High. Let's go for Midtown High. Thanks to Harry Osborn. Harry, he's a guy. Yeah, he's Tyrina. Really, such a fan. What? Come on, I'm just trying to speak with my pal. Anyway, Peter, so have you ever thought on who you're gonna go to a big dance? Actually, I don't know. See, I never can find any. What do you guys are going? Me neither. You know, Peter, we always go together. I'm like used to. I don't know. That's what my thing. Well, what's wrong with that, Peter? We're just two friends going out to have a good time at a dance. No strings attached. Nothing like that. Just two friends having fun. That's all. No harm in that. Besides, Peter, you do owe me for missing out on my big play a few months ago. How can I forget? You always remind me of that, MJ, every so often. But you're right. I guess I do owe you. Owe you. So I guess we're going to. Hey guys, missing. Good job, Harry. Yeah, no problem. Oh, Harry, are you okay? I'm fine, Pete. No worry about me. I'm just oh boy, just guess I overexerted myself there. Hope you're drinking plenty of fluids, Harry. Good idea. Perhaps we're having a break now. Suppose it's called. I guess I could get something to drink. Ooh. I noticed that Harry's not acting himself well, and all due respect, and Harry is a big celebrity now. Ever since he joined the football team, he's doing all sorts of acts. I even heard that he's going out with Liz, going on a date with Liz Allen. Flash is old. Really, I thought Flash and Liz were a couple. What? A couple. Well, but I overheard. But ever since Liz spent so much time with you studying, Harry Flash considered that a boost to his ego, so he decided, and surprisingly, Harry was in the right place at the right time. Really? So Harry's going out with Liz. Good. Wow, good for Harry. I'm glad to see that. Hey, honey, I'm home. It's done. Very my heart. Sorry, I'm late. Like, I was finishing up from my last experiment with some late night students. Where's he? Where's Alex? He's in his room sleeping. I'm afraid because he got tired of waiting to you. He's trying to stay up, wait for you to come home to say goodnight. And I'll make it attempt. Well, I'm sure he doesn't mind. He's actually spending most while he's waiting. He was reading. This. Really? Yep. He's definitely a Connors. Well, that's he's very. Measures. Coming to bed, dear. Just a minute, honey. I'm just finishing up for a minute. Here goes nothing. I didn't. Guess I'll know in a few minutes. What? Kurt, are you okay, Kurt? I don't know. Somebody's. Socks. Kurt, what happened? Your arm, it grew back. Kurt, what? Kurt, you did not inject an anniversary of that serum. Did you? I thought you. But it works. The algorithm that Pierre gave me helped me completely work at last. Now I have my other arm grown back. It's a miracle. My serum works. But I thought you were waiting until after a human trial before you do it on yourself. But it works. It works. When I use a spider, he observe no side effects. It proves that it works. But Kurt, what if? Yeah, what happened? It was so annoying. What's going on here? There's my little man. Whoa, Dad, you're in school back. I did it. Thanks to one of my students, I finally was able to create this serum that I'm now have my own. Now I can hold you again. Well, way to go! I'm so happy for you, Dad. Now you give me a proper hug. Yes, I know. I'm your son. I love you too, Dad. Too, Dad. Hey, listen, wake up. Sorry, coming on time this time. That's so yeah. Anyway, look, I know that we have always gone along well ever since I first said you see, but I want that to change. I want us to try. I just want you to know that especially it's all my business. When I gave you a hard time before about your going back there with Eddie, wasn't my place. I just want you to know. I really hope it works out for you the second time. Thanks, Peter. That actually means a lot that you said that. I said that, yeah. Well, I mean, how are things going? They're going fine, I guess. I suppose. What do you mean, just fine? I really thought that you two found. I really thought that's fun. I was that. I know that. Although, going back to get. We had some good moments, and lately I'm reminded why things were out between me and Eddie the first time. He gets so I really doesn't consider my. Lately he was trying to use my connections to Mr. Whitman and because my second boss was about being a criminal. I see. Really, I always thought he had problems with Harry's dad, with Harry's Norman Osborn. I guess Eddie has a type. I was his type. Look, I'm sure he. I'm sure it's. I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, I hope so. Here, do I smell? Why do I smell cake? Because we're celebrating, Mr. Parker. Class. I'm here. Well, I want to know about class. Cancer because we're today celebrating my great. Wait, Mr. Connors, your other arm, it grew back. Wait, I thought you were waiting until human trials before you use it on yourself. I guess I decided. I decided. Yes, because and great Peter, Mr. Parker, my dad has arms back. Yes, it really is a surprise to all of us. I'm so happy for you, Mr. Connors. For all this time, indeed. Indeed, but of course I can't take all of it. Of course I have to make sure I have to take the opportunity to also make someone else very important to my Peter. Whatever his contributions, I know with. Yes, indeed. Of course, I expect nothing. Of course, from my top students. Well done, Mr. Parker. Very, very well done. Thank you. It's nothing. I was happy to help, I suppose. Well, your help was very, said Peter. Thank you. Now, who wants to challenge your arm wrestling? I want. It's time I want to flex on my new muscles. Hey, I'll get on that action, sir. Bring it on, Sammy. Bring it on. Okay, bring it on. That's right. You got it, Mr. Connors. You got it. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, come on. This thing. Yeah, not too hard. And yeah, way to go. Jeez, Mr. Connors. You almost broke something there. Sorry, I guess I got more. Perhaps we stick a, Mr. Cardino. Now, why don't you go into the room and use your playing really wicked? Thanks, Mom. But yeah, I thought we let our son take off your jacket. Really now? Oh, but it's freezing in here. Do it, okay? Oh my gosh. What's going on? Not to, Mr. Connors, I don't want to freak you out, sir, but kind of growing a very unique rash on the side of your body where your new gland grew. Really, where it's like, oh no, Kurt, I think it's time that we ran some tests ran some tests, proper tests. Yes, perhaps that is a good idea. I was afraid of this, Connors. I knew it wasn't wise for you to rush into human trials so soon. It appears that you miscalculated on the experiment. It appears although this was able to help you human body regrow, you failed to account that how much the foreign DNA will take over the human body. Yes, it's not according to these files. It was like the lizard DNA is rapidly taking over all human DNA and replacing lizard DNA. If you're not right, Kurt, you might come out there's a danger that might become a full-blooded lizard. You're right there. I already feel the lizard taking over. I can feel my mind regressing. Kurt, you need to kind of try to think clearly. The lizard, all the animal food chain. Unfortunately, the lizard is the most aggressive lizard in the animal kingdom. Its body is ravenous, primitive, sort of highly volatile. It will take a time. Yes, I can't believe I'm turning it into an actual lizard. You're right. Oh, I never said. How could I be? How could I have been so stupid? How could I have been in such a rush to get my arm back? So, it's okay, Kurt. It's not your fault. Okay, Kurt. We'll figure this out. What if like a cleanser, a way to cleanly remove all foreign DNA from the human body? I think cleanser. A very promising puppy by Howie. A very good idea, Peter, but how do you doubt it? No, wait. Peter's might be onto something. Also, DNA, it might be the only way. Yes, you're right. I can't believe I didn't think of it before. I'll get. Well, do you how to make it, Mr. Parker? Well, it's quite simple, really. If you use a product, and first we used the original Kelly algorithm that I used as a basis to my INT it actually worked. It has worked. Hopefully this will work, Peter. And you can even remove spider DNA. Hey, where's it? I will talk to him. Hey, pal, what's to do? So you're not playing video games anymore. I'm researching whether according to me, lizards eat their baby. What if that does eat me? It's gonna be okay. Your son, nothing's gonna happen. If I was gonna be okay, I promise you. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna let anything. We're not gonna let anything happen to you. We're gonna promise. I promise. What's going on? It's the lizard DNA. I think it's taking me over. Oh my God, Kurt! Everybody get back! Connors, I create a containment field. I help. Put me in. Use your arms on it. Kurt, I'm sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen. Kurt, oh my gosh, he has become. I'm okay. We're too late. Kurt became a full-fledged. He become a lizard. Kurt, it's me, your wife. Do you remember? That's sad. No. He'll cut Mr. Connors. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I'll just see what I need. Get away from my niece. You monster. Uncle Soon. Okay, what are you doing here? Well, I just came in a few minutes ago. This is I heard that Mr. Connors actually injected himself with. I want to see for myself. When I got by the time I got here, I saw that there was instead of Connor, a giant lizard. When I saw, I knew I couldn't. You see me, of course. Like I wouldn't let anyone hurt my favorite niece. I'm your only niece. Exactly. Wait, where is Connor? I'm afraid for Connor. That lizard you see. You see Gwen from is Connor's. What? I'm afraid the lizard. I'm afraid my husband made a quick arrow and encountered how much the foreign DNA would take over the human body. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss. Mm, no, I never. I'm so sorry. What's gonna happen? Oh God. Well, do you even have Melissa Parker already come up with an idea of creating a gene cleanser, but we haven't finished. We still have to synthesize it. Well, and who knows, and who knows how much. Oh, who knows? Gwen, stay here. Stay here and finish working on McLean for Connors. You and I can help. Mr. Octavius and I can go after Kirk make sure that they hurt anyone, or hurt himself, or anyone else, basically. Good figgy, Mr. Parker. Leave it to two of the strongest women in our to finish. It is the only way that Connor's wife and take part in creating the gene cleanser. Alright, Peter. Alright, you two. Just be careful. We promise. Come on, Mr. Octavius. After you, Mr. Parker. I should probably get going. My uncle, we can use your help. Where are you going? I should probably. I was going to go assist in the search. Besides, the 40s should also be no. You can't let the 40s know about this. If the 40s found out that Connor turns himself into it, it could ruin his reputation. More important than him hurting. You're right, Mr. Singh. You should. All right, stay here where it's safe. Call me if anything happens. Okay, Uncle. Be careful. You too, dear. Yeah, I know. Wait, where'd he go? Where's my son? Oh no, wait. Is it him? Damn, oh no. He must have went out, go after Connor's Kurt also. Did you, Madam Viper, this is the Jackal. I've just, I thought I detected some very unique DNA from Dr. Kirk Connors when he was in a very wizard, when he's in a wizard. It appears that Kirk finally completed his research on but perhaps it's better that I explain the rest of the story in person. Very well. We'll meet at one of my safe houses. Understood. All right, Mr. Parker. Although I know you're best forward, how should we find Connor? Well, from what I understand about wizards prefer in warm human environments. Or I don't know, like probably maybe in the underground, of course. Of course, we can't. I think we should spread out. From ground this case, he him up. Good thingy, Mr. Parker. I will go around here. You him up on your other side. All right, all right, you got it, Mr. Octavius. But unfortunately, it will not be Peter. That will be Peter Parker. That will be helping you. It will be never been your family neighborhood hero, Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? Please, stand. All right, you whatever you are, put your hands or scales or whatever up. All right, fire. Oh my gosh, Why is it always me that gets stuck with the crazies? Stand down, Connor. This isn't you. Isn't. After I highly suggest that you help the rest of the people and evacuate. But sure thing, Mr. A-Arm guy. Listen, do not. I don't want to have to hurt you. Don't make me have to of Doctor Octopus. I was thinking, Doctor Octopus. What an interesting supervillain name. I wonder where that came from. Never mind. Take this. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude. Well, alright. That's Spider-Man. What are you doing here? That's a fine way to say thank you for a guy to say, don't get me wrong, but what are you doing here? I ran into my old pal Peter. Peter, while I was on patrol, he told me what happened to Mr. Connors. So I'm here to help. Of course, I have already sympathized that Mr. Parker has been helping you upgrade your arsenal of technology. Yes, he's a very smart. You're lucky to have. Of course, look out! It's Cars. It's me. It's Spider-Man. You can't. You gotta fight this. This isn't you, Doc. You're not thinking straight. You need to stop this, Doc. Don't make me hurt you. What the? Oh, gross. I pull off his tail. Oh, sure. Connors, wait. Wait. Blast, he went into a suicide. Now, who knows what he would have. Don't worry, Doc. While I was wrestling with the lizard, with Dr. Connors, in his lizard form, I heard him attaching a tracking device that Peter made for me. Very excellent ideas. Perhaps I underestimated your intelligence. Of course you did. Everyone seems to be doing that these days, you know. Anyway, anyway, look. Anyway, I think I need to. Anyway, sorry. Wait. I'll wait. Give that to me. I will continue to go after Mr. Osborn. You must return to ECC. You must go to ECCU and see if Miss Stacy and Kurt's wife have finished making machines. I'm sure Mr. Parker has put a beat on the plan. Of course he did. Mr. Peter is such a great guy. You're lucky to have us. Yes, I know. I don't need you to. Anyway, I calculate that you would make that easier a lot faster than I would, even with my robotic arms, considering that pretty much damaged them a bit during our few scuffles between you. And I will keep track on making sure that doesn't hurt any of the occupants. All right, Mister. All right, Doc. All right, Doc. You got it. If of course, but in the future, Miss Spider-Man, if we already, I highly suggest you refrain from nicknaming me Doctor. I find that in quite demeaning. Well, I'm sorry. I just said that I can help it. I just said you can help like a humanoid octopus. Yes, I suppose that is a fair assumption, including my Mr. Mr. Spider-Man. I believe. Now run along before I get teaming up with you. That Doc Ock. He's such a great guy. I really hate if I have to make one of my enemies to shoot my enemies. Shoot. Yes, Are you? Are you seriously kidding me right now? A lizard. I don't know what I saw, sir. A giant-sized lizard came out of nowhere and started attacking the people in the subway area. Yeah, subway area. For me that not some other Mr. Octavius and a Spider-Man came up and helped us out, or else we'd be goners. Let me ask you something, Mr. Morales. Do I look like the mayor of Tokyo to you? Look, sir. I wasn't trying to make a joke, officer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'm serious. So what do you need? Proof, son. Absolutely. Without proof, you'll reach hell. Please. We're here to interrupt your daily armor with the I am Creature News, and I'm here, holding what appears to be giant-sized lizard skin. Gross, I might point out. And my boss forced me to hold this while I do his newsstand. Anyway, eyewitnesses report being attacked by a giant lizard, and I was on the verge of killing a few and police officers alike. Until Spider-Man and Mr. I was Octavius rushing in to help trying to subdue the humanoid lizard. I have one of the eyewitnesses here, Mr. Lee, my dear Stan Lee, and I say that was I actually took a picture of the lizard right here. This is there you have it, folks. As I proved that these attacking. Yes, that was yes. I might say that's for a comic villain. I would call him the Lizard. GG. Very good, Mr. Lee. Very nice. Yes. Now, do you believe me, sir? I suppose so. All right. We better go check this out. Thing. I'm so bored with what's going on. Was it? I researched that. That's what I went at the Central Park Zoo. Of course, there's a huge lizard sanctuary, a turning sanctuary there, a perfect place for a lizard to hang out in. Of course. Come on, officers. We better try to subdue this lizard before. Why is that? What should we call someone more quiet, like the MRD or SHIELD? Why those guys have all the credit for keeping these? It is the police that been keeping the streets in New York safe for years, but even before the rise of heroes in the MRD or SHIELD. It's time that we remind the public that we are just capable of handling freaks like these. And come on, boys, we got work to do. If you say so, boss. We did it, Gwen. The gene is complete. All right, let's hope that we're not too late. Oh, what do you mean? I'm afraid that if we don't administer the serum in the Connor's bloodstream too late, there's a chance that he might permanently become a lizard permanently, or even worse, that even if we do manage to cure him, there's a chance that he might revert back to the lizard. Lizard event. Oh, let's hope that never. That's why I'm here, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, that's my name. Don't worry enough. What are you doing here? Peter sent me. He wanted me. He told me what happened to his car, and he sent me to help out. He also told me, so I came by here, so Connor, so I came by here to pick it up. What about Mr. Octavius? Peter, Mr. Parker, and Mr. Octavius are still tracking Connors through a sewer system. A sewer? Ew. Yeah, I know. Anyway, anyway, yes, it is. But I'm going with you. Actually, Miss, I don't think that's a good idea. Actually, I want you guys to get hurt. All respect, I know that for a while, you, Peter, I've been working together, and I want to be part of this. I want to be part of helping you. So besides, Connors is my idol. He means the world to me, and if it seems like I help him, I want. But I might add, Miss Stacy, I do, but it's because I'm a girl, is it? It's because I don't have a penis. I can't say. Well, come on, that's totally not fair, and totally involving a totally different argument that I definitely don't have to be part of. No, so here, Gwen, let me take care of this. But I want to. We better do this. Like heck, I'm staying back. You think I'm gonna let them have a lot of fun? I'm not. But Gwen, wait. This is definitely. I guess I should better go too. Besides, my son is still out there. Yeah. Dad, are you around here, Dad? Dad. Easy, my young boy. I didn't mean to take this. And why are you smelling this here? We have that quality food tool for hours, my boy. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. Don't you know that your father is becoming a dangerous monster? He's not a dangerous monster. But I admire your courage, young man. But otherwise, there's no place for a child to be. You should speak. Here, I agree with the voice. Well, Captain Stacy. what brings New York's finest to? I heard all about. I heard that that there's a giant humanoid lizard running around in my streets, and I came here to bring justice. I also admire your courage, Officer Captain Stacy, but I'm afraid we no match for him. This is Kirby. Besides, we already have a way of we already have the means of dealing with this lizard ourselves. There's some. I know that you and Sparrow were at the last okay where the lizard was first spotted, but so I know that you are probably working together. More like a limited partnership, Captain Stacy. But I'm not here. My first. Wait, what's? Sir, we have contact. It's the lizard, Dad. All right, off. Oh, fire! Oh, let out, boys! Keep firing. Right down here. Keep firing. Officers, wait, this is not necessary. You might kill us. Okay, but so be it. You. Oh, wait, take nice. Dad, no. You killed my daddy. No, I didn't kill a wizard. My wizard was my dad. You jerk. Jerk. It's going to be okay, my boy. Oh, we have killing it. Come on, boys. Get in there. See, make sure he's dead. Yes, sir. What in the? Dude, what the? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Help! Help! I got Stacy! Help! Help! Dude! Dude! Hey, easy, Connors, Miss Connors. You know I eat Connors. You know where he's been. Are you okay, sir? Spider-Man. I must admit, you always arrive at the right moment in the right place and right time as usual. This do my civic duties, sir. Usually I have my issues, but I might have to make an exception. Saying that, no worries, but I have solutions to all of our problems. This, you guys extract them. All the problems. Look out! What the? The vial. I'll get it. Oh my god. Easy, Connor. I'm not peeing. Whip. Just to keep you under wraps until I get. That's all. Dad, it's me, your son. You know, get out of the way. It's too. Get out of here, son. It's too dangerous. But Dad, just keep. Now, where's the? No, where's the cleanser? Where's it? Where'd it go? I have it. Gwen, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Well, I'm here to help. Obviously. See, Gwen, I thought I told. Wait, you told. Yes, I told. Come on, dude. Okay, so you guys and I can't. Gwen, this is not the time to have this conversation. Look out! That's Gwen. No, get away from her. Gwen, pass me the vial now. Alright, Connor, just for your own good. Oh, come on, that's right. Drink every last drop. It's not working. Freeze. Dad, don't do this. Wait, something's happening. Ah, shoot. Ugh. Mr. Connors. Mr. Connors, you're okay. Gwen, it worked. It's okay, Connors. It's over. And, wait, you smell bad, dude. Man, I thought it was over. Huh? Peter? Pete Parker? No, sorry, guys. Wrong. Yeah, I'm your. Oh, fridge. Your Spider-Man. I can't believe it. Spider-Man. You're Spider-Man the whole time? Man, I guess it's been all the time. Like, yeah, I can't all my years when trying to bring in Spider-Man, and yet here I am. Spider-Man. Look, I guess, you know, guys, guys, I can't believe it. I said explains all the times that you were late. I mean, all the time you were late running. You're actually you're here, but you hope you too, Gwen. I never able to. That's for you. We all will, but you also play a big help. Also hoping you help break Gene Cleanser and help me and Superman and the Connors before it was too late. You're just about to be a hero as I am, Gwen. Wow. No one call me. I mean, yes, even I mean, Dr. Stacy, but that's wrong about you too. No, that's wrong about you, Peter. Both back when you were Spider-Man, of course. That's my thanks for helping me protect my daughter. You truly are. Well, thank you, sir. Sir, okay, I just wanted to know the reason why because I probably know who I work. Peter, I probably wants to arrest you now for interfering, but I can't deny the good that you've done in the past few weeks since you became Spider-Man, trying to mask, and for what you did here today. I can't deny that. I don't think most and the other car. So I'll tell you, Snow is also Peter. Here, since y'all work together. No, I don't think it's good. Most people know want to see what the better. Besides, I already lost someone already because I wasn't willing to be a hero in the first place. I don't want that because of me. You mean? All right, Peter. We'll cover. Go ahead. We'll cover for you. I promise we'll keep your secret. Thank you, Captain Stacy. We will, won't we? Yeah, I will too. Thank you. Hey, you know Peter was Spider-Man too, weren't you? Isn't it that obvious? Hurry, oh, Mr. Connors, oh, thank goodness it appears you must make you from quite a bit of distance. I'm glad yes, thank you. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Mr. Otto. It's like I'm glad to see that the cleanser worked. I must make sure to credit Mr. Parker on his good work today. Don't worry, I'll where's Peter? I'm sure he's I asked him later. He told me I actually ran into him on during my patrol, and he told me what happened. He's the reason why he's trying. I'll go get him. Well, I'm glad to see that at least he's safe. That's for sure. Captain Stacy, what happened, man? What happened? It's okay, guys. Wait a minute, where are we, guys? It's okay, sir. It's okay, officers. The crisis is over. All thanks to Spider-Man. Wait a minute, you're actually. Well, how long? Hey, I must start now pretty good because I just swore on Mr. That kind of Stacy just saying Spider-Man's a hero. Yeah, jack it up, boys, stack it up. Okay, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure Spider-Man's. I'm sure he has other important details. Right. Of course. I'll see you around, Mr. Stacy. I look forward to working together more often in the future. Likewise. Likewise. I need a shower. I'll say. Daddy, I'm so glad you're safe. Okay, son, and I'm sorry for what I put you through. I'm so sorry. It's over, son. It's over. First of all, I should apologize for what I put all of you through. I was selfish and I was selfish and rushing. I was so caught up and I forgot what I already have. I'd be more grateful to have right now. The fact that I'm married to the most smart, most beautiful, most intelligent woman on the planet. I have a good, smart son capable of doing. And I'm lucky to have a good friend as good as you are, Otto. Thank you for, of course. And I'm also grateful to my students. If it wasn't for their genius, I would still be a lizard. Thank you, all of you. And all of you. Of course, no worry. I'm just glad that it's over. I have to ask, now that no, now we know the danger of what your student can do. What's next phase? Are we going to try and improve it? Are we going to improve it? I'm sure we can. If we can find a way to get prevent the foreign DNA from taking over the human body, maybe. No, Peter. If this experience, I'm putting I'm officially out of the human experimentation games. This experience has taught me that is wrong to mess with nature, to mess with nature. I try and use it for human use. Well, I'm messing, but instead we should better focus on helping the human body who have lost it by using cybernetics instead. Perhaps if you like, I can help you focus on, if you like, Mr. Octavius. I would be happy, Mr. A pity. I'm sorry to hear that. About Mr. Connors. Norman, what are you doing here? I came here because I found out. I've heard that you finally completed your research, Mr. Connors. Congratulations. Now, if you still can't give me this formula, how did you? Oh, don't look at me. I didn't. How did you? I'm sorry, Mr. Connors. I couldn't. He promised to help me with my work. Yes. Now, where is it? I'm afraid I can't give you the research. I'm going to give you this research. Me said Mr. Osborne. And why not? Because when I injected, I tried, because when I completed my research, I first tested on myself. When I did, turn me into a monster, an actual monster. It's too dangerous to keep doing this. Listen, look, Mr. Osborne, Norman, if our past friendship still means anything, I beg you, stop this foolish endeavor. The experience that I had when I became the lizard taught me that it's wrong to mess with nature. Please, I'm sorry you feel it, Mr. Connors, but unfortunately, my investors don't share your sympathy. I asked you. I asked him. I can't. If I don't take away my funding, I won't do it. I won't. Probably not even to save your own and keep you out of jail. What are you talking about, Norman? Yes, Mr. Osborne, what are you talking about? Sorry, you had to see this, Peter, but I turned a little bit of hacking ETCU's security, and it just happened upon on the first of you turning into the lizard. It would be a shame if this information got out to the public. It could really ruin your reputation, Mr. Connors, and perhaps threaten the safety of your family in the process. Norman, are you blackmailing me? Blackmailing is such an ugly word, Mr. Connors. I prefer the term using reliable information that I have to persuade my employees to do the right thing. Now please hand over your research. Norman, please don't do this. I have been patient with you long enough, and so have my investors. It's time that you delivered. Norman, how can you do this? Does Harry know about this? Peter, I really appreciate what you say, Elvis. I would hate for you to know about, considering that I hold you such a high esteem for what you have done for my son. I highly suggest that you don't get involved in this. It's okay, Peter. I'll handle this. No, Kurt, you can't. I'm sorry, my dear. I can't risk the safety of our family if this got out, or your city. All what happened if you just go to jail. You would still. But and that's Kurt. Wait. Mom, you. I'm still waiting, Mr. Connors. All right, Norman, you win. Here's all of my research, all of it. On the algorithm. Please, don't do anything rash with it. I wouldn't dream of it. Mr. Parker, Miss Stacy, Do you, Thanks for coming, Eddie. Of course, anything you, babe. But what's up? Remember how you always got on my case or I think Norman Osborn would be a sleazy jerkbag? Yeah? Well, I think you might be right. Really? What changed your mind? Earlier today, he came into ECU and threatened my boss, my teacher, Kurt Connors, to hand over information. If you didn't know what kind of information if I tell you this, you can't tell anyone to the public. Of course, Gwen. You can trust me. Alright. Here's what happened. Man, look at this. I'm gonna make it. This will show Jonah that I'm just as a good of a reporter as Peter Parker. I might even get a promotion from this. I'll hang you back. What the? Siren, what do you think you're doing? I'm stopping you from ruining your relationship with Gwen. If you want, Gwen is a big. I'm sure she would understand. She would understand. Even after you promise that you, well, trust me, I'm doing you a favor, dude. Hey, my camera. Do you know how much that costs? Come on, don't be so dramatic. I'm sure you can get a new one. That was one of a kind, dude. Oh, my dad gave me that camera. Oh, sorry about that, then. But here's a free coupon. Here's a coupon to the camera store. I gotta go, sir. Come back here, you. Blast that Spider-Man. Once again, that good friend of me, Webster, has ruined my plan. This isn't over. I promise, Spider-Man. I'll get even with you for this. I'll get even, dude.